What was the decision exactly? And more importantly, what does it mean?
Well, Eric, likely the most consequential decision regarding campaign finance since that 2010 Citizens United decision. Basically what happened along partisan lines, a 5-4 vote, striking down the aggregate total an individual can donate to a political party or candidate over a 2-year period. Now, here's what that means. As it stood with that 1974 law you mentioned, Eric, about individuals could donate about $48,600 to candidates spread across all federal candidates, as well as $74,600 to campaign committees. That is no longer there anymore. Now, say if an individual wants to donate the max amount, $2,600, to all 400-plus congressional candidates or congressmen, they are allowed to do that. So that obviously is a big deal. Now, something to keep in mind with this decision, it did not strike down limits on individual contributions. Now, what does that mean? That means that those limits that I already mentioned, $2,600 for individuals, $5,000 for PACs, $32,400 for national party committees, that stands. So it's not like, Eric, an individual can just go start dumping millions of dollars on a single candidate. There are still limits to what you can give to single candidates and single parties. But in total, in aggregate, you can now, there are no limits to what that means. Now, the key point here, I think, you've seen parties like the RNC, Senator Mitch McConnell, get behind this push to strike down these aggregate limits. They benefit from this, Eric. It's going to be interesting to see as we move into 14 what this means from a money perspective.
It certainly will, Phil. I can't help but remind myself of the phrase, be careful what you wish for. The laws of unintended consequences certainly play out when it comes to a decision with the magnitude of this one from the Supreme Court. Thank you, as always. That is Phil Mattingly, our White House correspondent, with us from Washington this morning.